welcome back to my channel.
Hi, buddy.
Today I have a little visitor with me. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Jaden. He is my nephew and he wanted to be in the camera today. But Jaden has to go, but he doesn't want to go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I am super excited because today I received the one and only Jaclyn Hill's collection. The one she did with Becca Cosmetics. It is super pretty. I love it. I came up with this makeup look using it. It is my first time using it on camera. Sadly, I couldn't get the face palette, but I got the eyeshadow palette, which is amazing. I love it. Really natural nude shades, perfect for everyday wear. I got the cream poured champagne pop. This is perfect when you don't want so much highlight, you know. It's just a natural glow. I got the skin liquid luminizer in champagne pop. I really hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. If you guys want to know how to achieve it, just keep watching and let's get started.
Hello everybody, shall we get started? So my face is primed now. I am just priming my eyelids using a corrector. Just making sure that it's well primed using my clean fingers. Since we do have creamy eyelids, we're going to go over it with powder to avoid any creasing and just to help it blend smoother with the shadows we're going to be using. The Becca Cosmetic eyeshadow palette, isn't it so beautiful? I'm going to be using this color in the shade Cordial as my transition color, and I'm using just a Sigma E40 brush to just blend that all over the crease. Doesn't have to be perfect, just sweep it rainbow motion. Underneath that, I'm going to go in with this pretty brown color in the shade Cognac. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm using a Sigma E25, I believe. It's just a fluffy blending brush, a little bit smaller than the E40 brush, and just put that underneath the transition color. Just blend it all out. I'm darkening it up to my liking. I kind of want to focus this color on the outer corner and then sort of bringing it into the inner part of the eye. You're going to see me go back and forth a lot with the E25 and the E40 brush because I just want to make sure that this look is nice and blended. Now to give it more definition, I'm going to be using this color, the darkest color in the palette called Bordeaux. Oh my god, this was the hardest one to pronounce. I'm using a Morphe E18 brush, and I love this brush to pack on color on the outer part of the eye. I'm just dapping it in the outer part of the eye, and then I'm going to blend it out. So mainly focusing this on the outer part of the eye. And just keep picking up color until you have it your desired shade. This is the color Champagne Toast, and I am using an what is this brush? This is an E55 eye shading brush by Sigma, and I just wet my brush a little bit with Fix Plus to give it more of a metallic finish to it, and I'm just tapping that on the eyelids, making sure that is nice blended, and it blends into the crease color that we used on the outer part of the eye. So just packed it on and just blend it, pack and blend. That's the main key in makeup. You pack and you blend. Now time to work on our face. I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Liquid Illuminizer in the color Champagne Pop. This is the new one that they came up with. And I'm using this as a primer because I want my face to be nice and glowy. For foundation, I will also be using the Becca foundation, and I am spraying Fix Plus on my Morphe M439 brush just to make it a little bit more dewy and easy to blend all over my face. So I'm dotting my face using my fingers just because I want the product to be nice and spreaded everywhere. And in dabbing this all over my face, I'm going to be just making sure that it's nice and blended. I don't normally use a brush to do my foundation, but today I wanted to use it. Make sure you go underneath your neck as well, just to make sure you're evened out. You're gonna see me go over with the beauty blender just to make sure I take off any excess product. I always like just going towards my beauty blender. I feel it makes it look a little bit more natural, although there's nothing natural about this because my face is caked up. I'm gonna be using this Tarte concealer. This is a sample I am trying out, and man, this sample has lasted me for like months since I started my YouTube channel. I swear, she gave me a lot. I'm going to be putting that underneath my eyes, around my nose, because we tend to get red there as women, and just blend it out with your beauty blender. As always, I love doing this method, blending out with my beauty blender. It takes up any excess product, and you can go really heavy on your concealer, and it's just one of my favorite ways to blend out my concealer using a damp beauty blender. Just using a lighter shade of concealer to highlight, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. I love this concealer to highlight. I'm going to be putting this on the top of my nose, my cupid's bow, my forehead, my cheekbones, just to emphasize what I want to bring out. And I'm just blending this with my beauty blender. The simplest, most easiest way to do this. Just blend, blend, blend. To set our under eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Emphasize and Anastasia Banana Powder, and I'm just using a regular Sigma tapered brush. You want to make sure you set your under eye to avoid any creasing. Now for bronzing, I'm going to be using the MAC Shadester and just a Morphe M523 brush. I'm not sure if I'm going to be contouring. You know, I started off as contouring, then I just went for bronzing because, you know, this look is already pretty enough. I don't want it to be too structured. So make sure you contour, you get your temples and everywhere around your face. And just using a kabuki brush to make sure that is nice and blended. I think I went a little bit heavy on my bronzer, so I'm cleaning it up a little bit. Just using a little bit of the MAC Emphasize powder and just this beauty blender, putting that a little bit underneath my chin just to take off any muddiness that I might have of my bronzer. And I'm just going to swipe it off with a fluffy brush. With the magic of editing, our eyebrows are done. For blush, I'm using the Becca Copper Ring Skin Perfector Powder by Becca and just the Morphe E4 brush. Now on my under eyes, I'm using the same colors I used on my lid, which would be the Cordial, Cognac, and Bordeaux, and just using a Morphe E18 brush to blend that out. For the inner parts of my eyes, I will be using the Chardonnay and this Morphe E36 brush. I love it from the inner corners of my eyes, and just putting that on the inner parts of my eyes and also putting this on my brow bone to give me a little bit of highlight. For eyeliner, we'll be using the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, and I'm tightlining my eyes. I'm not going to be using false lashes, or I'm not going to be doing any bold wing eyeliner looks. So this is my favorite way to do my eyeliner when I don't want to wear any falsies or do any bold liner. So I'm just blending that out on underneath my eyes. Don't be afraid, you won't look like a panda if you keep blending. And using the new Creme Poured Champagne Pop, I'm going to be putting this everywhere. I'm going to be putting my powder highlight, prepping it, using it like a base. For the highlight, I will be using NYX. I couldn't find my Champagne Pop highlighter powder, so I will be using the Opal. It's also by Becca, and I'm using the Morphe M501 brush to just put this on the high points of my face, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and I sprayed it a little bit with Fix Plus to make it extra glowy and less powdery. To make sure I didn't take any of that blush, I just went over it with the same blush brush that I used. Coating my lashes with mascara using the Josie Maran one. Make sure you get your top lashes and your bottom lashes as well. Night Moth is the lip pencil I'm going to be using, and it is by MAC. I like going in with a lip pencil before putting on my lip stain when I do a bold lip, just because it helps the color bleed less. Vampira by Kat Von D is the lip stain I'm going to be using, and I'm sorry I'm not in focus. I didn't notice I wasn't in focus. I was focusing on my lips a lot because it is very scary going in with a bold lip stain, because once you put it on, you cannot take it off. So just put this all over your lips. I really love her lip stains. The only bad part about the bold ones is that you have to go over it a lot of times. You have to wait for it to dry and then go over it, wait for it to dry and then go over it again. So this is the final look. I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus by MAC just to make it more glowy and luminous. And we are all done.
So this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun filming it. This can be an everyday kind of look. You don't have to go bold with a bold lip, but I haven't worn a bold lip in a long time, so I wanted to have a little bit of fun and put on a bold lip. I know we are in summer, but I still love dark lips, and you know, there's no rules in makeup, so you do you. If you want to wear a bold lip, you can. If you're not, you can also wear a nude, a coral, a pink, a peach, a gloss, whatever you like. Just do you. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so. Please make sure you do. Give it a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.